Hey yo, what's good? Welcome to the video, my friends, my Nakama. I hope you're having a fantastic day. So, I've been playing around with Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel since it dropped, and I've been having a phenomenal time. I love this game. I absolutely love it. But one question that a lot of people have had is this game free-to-play friendly? Can I play this game without spending a dime, effectively? And I'm here to report that yes, in fact, you 100% can. I am of the strong and fervent belief that you can have any deck you want in this game completely free to play within the space of 24 hours to 1 week, I would say. Now, if you know me from Duel Links, you know that I have a series where I try and build various Duel Links decks in the space of 1 week to see if it's viable, to see if the game is actually pay to win as people claim, or if you take certain routes and play the game free to play while making multiple new accounts, which is the key factor here, whether or not you can play anything that you want to. And in Master Duel, the same logic applies. Now, you can make a new Master Duel account at any given point in time, create yourself a brand new Konami ID, and just go through this honeymoon period of getting so many free and easy things from the game. Now, on the second day of the game coming out, I decided, okay, I'm gonna make a brand new account and see how long it takes, with a bit more knowledge on the optimal routes and everything, to go through and make myself a Dragon Maid deck. I've never played Dragon Maids before, so I took the deck list of someone who I played against on the ladder and I converted that into my own deck list, which I will show you now. So this is my Dragon Maid deck list as it currently stands now. Like I said, I've never played this deck before myself. I took what looked like a very viable deck at Platinum rank, and I said, okay, I'll build this myself and see how long it takes. And it took me less than 24 hours. I kid you not. I made myself a new Steam account, made a new Konami ID. The screenshot should be on the screen right now. I think I've only played for like 14, 15 hours. In terms of speed and progress, it was absolutely ridiculous. And this isn't why I chose this deck list, is because it's a 40 card deck list. It includes tons of URs from different sets, from different secret packs that I had to go in and get. Now, there's a lot of SRs as well, and it was relatively easy, I'll be completely honest with you. I've got myself 3 copies of House Dragon Maid, which is a core card for the deck from what I've been able to understand. The gameplay that you were watching just now was me kind of getting a feel for the deck and trying to learn to understand it, just through the few duels that I did while actually playing, because mind you, I did not have to do very many duels to get enough gems and to get enough crafting points to get all of these different cards. I've got myself 3 copies of Maxi. I've got myself 2 copies of Frame Gear Gamma. He used it as a negate alongside Frame Driver. I've got myself 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 2 copies of Ghost Bell and the Haunted Mansion. I believe that's what it's called. I've never actually played the card myself, right? And then obviously all of the Dragon Maid cards, Pot of Extravagance. So your staples basically is what I'm trying to showcase. That you get all of your staples. You've got a full extra deck here in very, very, very little time. And that's just because of how Master Duel works. It's because of how the economy of the gems work. Now, in a single unbroken shot, I'm just gonna go back and showcase to you so you can see. I'm not making it up. This is a brand new account. If you've been to any of my streams, you know that this isn't the account I was playing on then. And lucky for me, I can showcase to you all of my data. I've logged in for 2 days. My most consecutive login days is you can see it basically. You can see all of the records of the account to know that this is a brand new account that I've just made, and the game just came out. So like, how much time would I have had, realistically speaking? And I believe if I come over here, is there a way for you to see the purchase history on this? You'll see that all of the bundle deals are still there, completely unpurchased. Record of gems obtained. Okay, beautiful, right? Absolutely free. Nothing was paid for. Nothing here, no money has needed to be spent in this regard, because it's just that straightforward, right? Like it's that seamless, it's that simple. I'm gonna show you all 8 pages and then we can move on, right? Now you might be wondering, okay, how intensely did you have to grind over the course of that 14 hours to make this work, to make this happen? Like maybe you just went OD on this. I'm gonna keep it a $150. If you go over to my duels, like just all of the duels that I've done on this account, I am in Bronze Tier 2. And like I said, I did not know how to play Dragon Maids until I built this account. I still don't completely know how to play Dragon Maids, right? And if you check my match history, I have only done 5 games. There's nothing beyond this. I have only had to play 5 games on this account to get all of these gems, right? The one that you were just watching in the beginning was this one, right? So it's not that. And if you go over to the solo mode, so the first thing that I did was I made the account. I got the initial free gems that were about 1,000. I headed over into solo mode, and you think, okay, so maybe I've blasted through every single solo mission. I haven't unlocked anything past what you initially get. I have only cleared one of the two first ones. I've done dual strategy and I've done the tutorial, right? That's all that I've completed. The reason why I was able to get all of those gems was right over here in the mission section, right? The early gems that you get, right? Just logging on, you get 1,000. The second day that came around, even though it's only 14 hours, the day resets at a weird time, so I got an extra 1,000 gems off of that. The unlimited missions, just going through, finding secret packs, winning in solo mode, you get a bunch of stuff from that as well. You get some crafting medals, you get all sorts of things in the early set that got me easily well over. I should have been writing it down. Realistically speaking, it was anywhere between 7,000 and 10,000 gems, relatively easily, relatively straightforward. Now you may say, hey, Saul, I still, no, you're wrong. I still don't get it. Right now, another thing that makes it possible, the only other thing that made it possible was the fact that no resources were wasted. If you look at my UR and SR cards, anything that wasn't in the build that I was going for was immediately transferred. If you can search by date obtained, and you can see here, I don't have this Black Rose anymore. I don't have this number 33. I transferred everything. Now at a point I had all the SRs that I needed, so I didn't even have to transfer all of the SRs, and I still have some crafting points over there. So SRs they were just abundant when I stuck specifically to what I was going for and transferred everything else, and I was able to use crafting points. So when I first started the game, before spending any gems, I got myself the Ash Blossom from the starter pack, and then I used crafting medals that I got from that 7 master packs that you get with that bundle deal, and I use it to craft myself one of the SR Dragon Maids. That unlocked the Dragon Maid secret pack, which you look over here, I've had active for a while, right? Dragon Luster. That's what I used to unlock the Dragon Maid secret pack, and from there it was just straight in, just over and over and over again into this until I got all of the cards that I needed. And then when it came to the staples, the excess cards, the things that I did not need, that's what I use my crafting points on, right? Because you get what it's just so seamless and so straightforward. So just like that, just off the rip. Again, this might not be the most optimal Dragon Maid deck in the world. I don't know, because I've never played Dragon Maids, but what I do know is I built it in 24 hours or less, realistically speaking. And if there were better cards that I should have or could have put in, I'm really confident that I still could have gotten whatever I needed within the space of a day, right? I've barely touched the solo mode. I've barely touched the duel system. So in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, you can have just about any deck, I personally believe, within a day, and if you really want to push it, give yourself a week and you're good to go. So if you enjoyed this video, please do like, comment on your thoughts. Have you been enjoying Master Duel? Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Master Duel content, because that's what I'm all about right now. Have a wonderful day, and take care of yourselves. Bye.